You name the biggest conquerors that you can possibly name from history. Genghis Khan, Alexander the Great, all of them. They all had 100 wives, bunch of children, big G, conquered the world. Normal. That is normal evolutionary biology. That's how men are designed to be. There's never been a single female who's been celebrated for her promiscuity ever in history. It's always been frowned upon and disgusting. So yes, we are completely different. Yes, it's different if a woman cheats on a man. And if a man is at a complete top level of his
raise your hand if you ever want to talk in this video, okay?
Life and ticks every single box. And if he decides to be loyal, which some do, and I can be loyal, and I have been loyal, but there's also times in my life where I think, fuck it, I don't want to be, and get a new girlfriend every single day of the week. I can do that, and I can decide to do that. If a woman decides to do the same, purely because her value is high enough to attract so many males, because she's beautiful, for example, it is completely different. And I'm going to explain to you why it's completely different, so buckle up. It's different. It's different. It's different. Well, I'll tell you why. It is impossible for a female to be promiscuous on a long enough period of time without devaluing herself. Because she is fucking people she shouldn't be fucking. There is no way she is sleeping with endless men, and all of them are either high-value men or treating her the way she should be treated. If you find a woman who slept with 50, 100 dudes, she's either fucking dudes which aren't at her level or haven't worked hard enough to try and get the pussy. She was just too drunk to realize he's a loser who plays video games. Or she's fucking a top G who barely texts her back. So either way, she's fucking dudes she shouldn't be fucking, or a guy who's at the level who doesn't give her the right amount of attention. For a woman to find a guy who's truly on a level, who truly treats her the way she should be treated, that's once every couple years, if that. You ain't just gonna go out there fucking a new dude every week and say, yeah, he's worth pussy. Yeah, he treats me good enough to get my pussy. Da da da. And you know what's funny about the universe? It's actually beautiful about the universe because it's equal and opposite forces. When you devalue yourself, it's kind of like men can smell it on you. They can just look at a bitch and go, oh. And that's the way it works. So you have to be very careful as a female and sit and go, does this man truly deserve to fuck me? And if you think about it, the answer 99% of the time, especially if you're promiscuous, is no. So when a woman is sleeping around with all these men, she's devaluing herself. She's devaluing herself, and the world knows, God knows, the universe knows. When a man does it, he doesn't devalue himself at all. That's just the way it works.
Can I ask you a question? Wait.
Yeah, he's spitting on that one.
1 second. So, may I ask?
So I actually
raise your hand. You want to?
No. So I was watching.
She get triggered too.
I was watching Too Hot to Handle. Have you seen that?
I think I've seen a long time ago. Go ahead.
And they were having like a workshop, and this lady came to them, and she said that every man that a woman has sex with, so apparently like our uteruses / vaginas are like absorbent, and we can literally like absorb the energy that a dude puts into us when we fuck them. Do you think that's true?
I don't know.
Like
that's hard.
If a girl is fucking a bunch of shitty dudes, then that's gonna have some degree of effect on her, especially if she's fucking a lot of them. Because he was saying like, oh, they can smell it, you know, like they can smell if a girl's a hoe or some shit like that. Yes. Like, you agree?
Well, that part, yes, I agree with that 100% because it's mannerisms. It's not necessarily the how can I even explain it? It's the mannerisms that come with that. Yeah. Just like if you're a dude that makes a lot of money, it's your characteristics, your mannerisms that come with making a lot of money. If you're a dude that get a lot of bitches, it's your mannerisms and your characteristics that make you concede that you get a lot of bitches. It's the same with a girl that's promiscuous as fuck, that's just a hoe, that's a slut, etc. There's mannerisms that you can very clearly tell, hey, she might be a hoe. Clearly. Yeah. But go ahead. But I don't know. I just can't buy into the whole spiritual shit yet. You know, maybe I'm not just informed about it.
You'll get there.
Oh my God, I'm not spiritually entwined.
We'll
but
get you some crystals. I'm not even that bitch. I can't even be talking about that shit. I don't know shit about that.
I don't know. So I can't speak on that.
Ask you a question. What would you say if a woman now is married to 2 men?
What?
Haram.
What the fuck?
No, I'll tell you why. Let's talk about this. What is the difference between a man, let's say me, I have 4 wives, right? What's the difference between a man having 4 wives and a woman having 4 men?
You can impregnate the 4 wives at the same time.
You can impregnate the 4 wives at the same time, and we know who the parents are, right? So let's say you had 4 pregnancies, you know who the mother is because she's carrying the baby, and you know who the dad is, top G. If you had a woman with 4 men and she gets pregnant, who's the parents?
What about if...
No, I'm asking.
No, ask
okay,
question.
I ask, what if they're different races?
Answer
One white,
the
one
question.
black.
Answer the question.
Answer the question.
Now, modern science can come along and maybe fix that for you, but that doesn't mean it's not wrong in the eyes of God. The idea of having a family, the idea of a child being born, one of the baselines for a new life to come onto this planet is for at least to understand who the 2 people who made it are, at least. If you have a woman fucking 4 dudes, you don't even know who got her pregnant.
So may I just say...
disgusting.
Wait.
Have you seen the twins that had 2 different dads?
Oh yeah, I saw that. May I just say something then? So if that is the case, yeah, if the one thing that you're meant to have is you, at least you know who the 2 people that put that child on earth are, then that's why promiscuity for men is also a problem, because they get women pregnant. Sometimes they don't even know they have children. That's haram, no?
No, it's completely different. It's different because you have to understand.
I see you shaking your head. Go ahead. Speak before you.
I mean, I can see both sides, but from what she was saying, like if a bunch of dudes are fucking all these girls and they don't know who they're getting pregnant, I mean, if they're not even at a place to be a dad, then that's honestly the woman's problem, because it was their decision to have sex with them, and in the end, the woman is usually responsible for the child. So. Mm-hmm.
But that's not even the point. The point is that even if you're a dude and you're fucking a lot of women, it's on the woman. So if you're a woman...
that's what I just said.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, but you just kind of go into a different thing. But if you're a woman and you are not fucking a lot of dudes, you know who the dad is because you know who you fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Talking about humans. You look at humans from a societal perspective, but society has changed, right? So let's say 200-300 years ago. If a woman got pregnant, she needed a man to survive. If that man didn't take care of her during pregnancy, she was going to die. She couldn't work a job. She couldn't hunt, couldn't fish, whatever, right? A woman literally needed that man for survival. So if you were to come to me and say, I'm pregnant, but you've been fucked by 4 different dudes, I'd be like, who says it's mine? Why am I looking after you? None of them want to look after her. She will literally perish. This is why in most of the world today, still today, virginity is so coveted, and throughout all of history it's been so coveted, because that's the only way to ensure paternity. She's a virgin, I know that's my baby. She ain't a virgin, prove it's mine. Outside of this modern science bullshit, Shaitan, the devil we have here in the West, in most of the world today, without virginity or at least a low body count or at least anti-promiscuity, you can't tell that that's your baby. So it's a completely different thing. You're looking at the idea of a woman being pregnant and coming to a group of men and saying, one of you has to take care of me and put up with me when I'm fat and moody and annoying and I need my bills paid. And all the men are going to sit there and go, no, fuck no, prove it's mine. You can't prove it, bounce. Where it's different. If I get 4 women pregnant, we know the deal.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. So obviously back then for survival.
Okay, we can pause right here and end right here. What are your overall thoughts so far of the whole video that we watched? Do you still have this disposition against Mr. Andrew Tate there?
I mean, no. As I've watched him more, I've come to understand him more and also appreciate his traditional views, because for me growing up, I was always like my mom telling me what to do, but I didn't understand why. You know, like I didn't understand why she didn't want me having sex.
Survival women needed a man at the
I never understood like why I needed to wait till I was married to lose my virginity and shit like that. But you know, just hearing him talk from how it was hundreds of years ago, it kind of puts shit into perspective, like how kind of misconstrued we are now as society.
She's evolving, fellas. She's evolving. All right, and where can they find you?
AJ on replay.
All right, if you enjoyed this little debate discussion, follow. If you want to get Red Pill and Chill, it is on Amazon.
Buy that shit.
It's on redpillandchill.com, or just go to Amazon and type in Red Pill and Chill. Other than that, let me know if you want to see part 2, and we out. Peace.